guys, and welcome here today to the 11th hole at George Rushton Golf Club here at the RLI Golf Academy with your PGA professional Ryan Ingram. If you don't already, click subscribe for more content each week and subscribe to my social media links below. So what we're going to look at today is how we can create a better movement and sequence in your downswing to help create you better power and more efficient strikes to your game. So let's get started. We want to see your downswing starting with your lower body, the hips, and then the torso, and then the shoulders, then the arms, hands, and then the club will be delivered with maximum power to the golf ball, creating you good strikes and good distance to your shots. So I'll give you an example of that. If we take the club to the top, we want to start with the left knee, the hips, the torso, and then start to move. We've had a lateral movement towards the left side. We can see that my shoulders are starting to come down, then my arms is getting led, my hands, and then the club will be delivered to the golf ball after. And continuing that movement into our full finished position. So what I tend to see is from most amateur players is we come up to the top of our swing, we then get a movement that our shoulders start the downswing. This causes the club to come out in front of us, resulting in that over the top movement and them bad strikes on the golf ball, the slice. So another example that I see is when we start with not the top half of our body but the arms. Okay, so the shoulders aren't leading this one, it's the arms that gets pulled down through the shot. And as you can see, as I pull them down, the right arm overtakes, causing us to lose power, release the club too early, casting movement, which results in our thin shots, our heavy shots towards the golf ball, and lacking distance to your golf shots. So if we get our arms across our chest, we rotate to the top of our swing. What we want to do is try to keep the chest pointing to the right, keep the shoulders rotated as we then move the lower body. So as you can see, I'm having a disconnect here as my hips is moving laterally towards my target. Then the shoulders will start to come, then my arms, and then the club. So a good drill for this is to just leave the golf club out and you start to focus on the body a bit more and how we can start to use that with the lower body first. So to find out if you have got separation from the lower and upper body, get yourself at home around a chair, pop your feet underneath the chair, get down and sit on that chair, and what you can do is hold the golf club out in front of you, and what you're trying to see is that you can rotate with keeping your hips pointing forward. This is going to allow ourselves to give us feedback to whether we are seeing disconnection from the upper and lower body. A good drill, if you find that you're struggling, we should get around about 90 degrees turn either way. If you don't get that 90 degrees, start using that as a warm-up drill before you go to the golf course. Great drill to warm up, get a bit more flexibility into your body. So what we want to try to create here is a feeling that as I'm keeping the club up to the top, we are then laterally moving this left side, so left knee goes, then the left hip, and you can see from there the club isn't moving much. The club's getting led by the bottom half of our body. I'm not pulling that club down into this position, it's getting led as I'm trying to keep that club up to the top. This is a hard drill to do, especially if you are not flexible enough to do so, which will relate back to getting yourself on that chair and start some flexibility exercises to loosen you up. But just do 2 or 3 practice swings to start off with. We can then build that up as you move along, because it is quite a strenuous exercise on the body. You feeling your sides from the top, you can feel your obliques, your lats stretching as I'm moving the club, the body, before the top half of our body. So recap, lower half of the body sets off first. We start with the left knee, we try to transfer the weight all into the left side with the lower body. We then allow the torso, the shoulders to then come through, the arms, and then the club will be coming down into the golf ball after, hopefully creating you maximum power and greater distance to your shots. So hope this helps, guys. Give it a go the next time you're at the driving range. Keep the club up the top, get that lower body starting first, and you will see better strikes to your golf shots. If you don't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content each week, and my social media links below. You can contact me on there and ask me any more questions regarding this video. Thanks again. Bye for now.